Hey everybody, Mr. How to Minecraft here with the third episode of Let's Make a Mansion, or whatever I just end up deciding to call it. So anyway, last episode we left off after we built a bunch of parts to the mansion. I don't exactly remember, but so anyway, yeah, this time let's just get right into it. And so the hunger makes me mad, except I do not like, what's it called? Normal mode. Oh yeah, I remember saying that this is not symmetrical, so what we need to do, we're going to count here. For our main windows, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the glass starts. So, for the main windows, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I know that it goes like that or something. How far does it go exactly? 4 at the top, 6 on the bottom. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 on the bottom. So now we're making it symmetrical. Just like I said in the last episode, symmetry is just a must in creating houses. So anyway, now we have the rooms. We don't have the walls fully up yet, but I mean, they're not really that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter. You might want to create these windows symmetrical too. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, like, if you guys want different purposes for these rooms, you know, don't make them exactly the same if it messes that up, but I'm going to try and make everything symmetrical. I'll just do this, and then we'll go here. We'll do the same thing here. Right, that works, yes. Now we're gonna head on over here, and yeah, so I got attacked by a skeleton last night that spawned in one of these corners, like, a bit ago. I did do some offline stuff. Not very much at all, though, just kind of like tweaking some stuff. So anyway, you know, I mean, I always think that it's nice when you kind of walk in, you can kind of see the little balcony up there. So, we walk up here. We are going to have shorter rooms here, but let's figure out what we're going to do about that. So, I'm going to make each one of these floors have 3 rooms in each side. One is going to be just kind of like, it's going to have a huge window looking out this way, because windows are always nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 left here. Can't really divide that. You know what? Let's just make it one room. I lied. I'm sorry. This is going to be a room, and we're going to have like a huge window here. Not 100% sure how it's going to work out yet. But, yeah. Let's get to building. Alright. So let's just make this thing the exact same. Goes to the second last fence. Second last fence. And here we go. So, I don't know if I want to have the windows take up the bottom bit, but I have instant mine on, so it's all good. If they don't, I guess this can, I'll just leave it in there. I mean, the doors will be like right there, for simplicity's sake, which doesn't actually make very much sense, but yeah. Okay, let's bring this whole wall up just one more. And, well, I don't really want it because I'm going to add windows, so you know what, let's just leave that the way it is. Actually, let's put in the windows right now. So, windows, you don't want to have them all just like kind of square, like do some interesting shapes. Kind of like I did on the first floor. Like, I don't know, and then just add glass randomly. Like, I mean, I just put glass here. I don't know if it works. I mean, I guess we'll see later, but like that glass, like that, right? I mean, I don't really know if it works, but might as well do it. So, and you want to have a lot of things centered on one, but since in here, it can only be centered on 2, and by that I mean like, having an even number of stuff, but still having the same amount of extra on each side. So, when that happens, that's a little bit more annoying because it just is. But this is not really a unique shape of window yet. And you know what? The second floor is going to be a bit taller, I think. Well, no, it can just be 3 high and just be like that. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. So I got 8 and then 2 on top. I'll go over here, do the exact same thing, make it all symmetrical. Nice and symmetrical, everybody loves that. Everybody loves symmetry. It looks good on anything, really. But, yeah. So, you know what? I'm gonna fill this up too. Make your house look intricate. Put a little thing there, I don't know. I might want to make that bigger later. You know what? Maybe I'll just make it the whole thing. Unless, is there already a whole lot of glass? There's already a whole lot of glass. You know what? Let's just wait. But I don't know. Let's fill in all the walls here, because you don't really do windows on the inside, so these areas are gonna be okay to fill in. Ooh, and then where's the door gonna go? On here? I'll just have it. I would like to have it here. That would be nice if I could do that. But having a single door here is centered. So I'll just put a double door there. Let's kind of bring this whole edge up here. And I know normally I would edit this out, but I keep feeling like I have a lot to say. Meanwhile, I just end up not having a lot to say. So here it is. See how I lined it up there? Like I saw where it was, and I kind of like did that kind of thing, and then it's like, okay, so that's where it starts right there. But you know, I don't know, it's important to keep everything all symmetrical and lined up, because I mean, if somebody's just like looking at your house or something, and then they just like see it, and then they're just like, wait a sec, what the hell, this guy didn't even notice this, right? It's just, it looks bad on your part, and I suggest that you kind of keep an eye on stuff like that. Random jump. If you are going to be building a nice house like this. Well, I'm not sure how this house is going to turn out. I'm making this completely, I have not practiced, like, I'm making it just completely, like, as I go. I have not practiced any aspects of this house. The only, prior, like, knowledge, I guess you could say, I had to what I'm going to do on this house is the garden. I made something similar to it in a multiplayer server. Oh, and in one of my mansions I used that, like, kind of idea where you can see up to the second floor. That's in one of my houses. I didn't use it, but somebody built my house for me. And yeah. Just because I'm, like, super rich on the server. But do we have a lot more to do here? We really have a lot more. Yeah, you know what? I'll cut out and I'll finish all these walls. You guys know what I'm doing. You've seen it before. It's nothing new. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here we are. I went ahead and I finished up the walls and the ceiling, and I have to admit, it looks pretty good, I think. So I'm just throwing some torches around, because if monsters spawned, that would just be retarded. So, yeah, we're doing good. I'm just double checking to make sure that everything is symmetrical. It's looking like it, but I feel like we need something here, so I'm just thinking that we should do a window. Just a thought. Well, let's do kind of like a cool T window. How about that? There we go. Is that how much we want? Or should I have the glass end there? Let me try to imagine that. Having that. Nope. I feel like we need it like that. Alright, so I'm gonna have difficulties doing this. Oh, here. I'll just go like this. Oh! Pro! Dude, as I was falling. As I was falling. Well, maybe we just need some kind of like fade in and fade out kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. That looks kind of gay the way I just did it there. Don't really like that. How about that way? Yeah, that way looks good. Way looks way better. Alright, and then kind of reminds me of like the FaZe Clan logo. I don't know. Call of Duty. Should I do any more? Nope, that's good for now. And then, so yeah, pretty much you can go up here. You can admire the sights. There's each room. Okay, so here. This is what I want to do. So, since that is the middle, you want to have everything centered too. Let's put a little 3 window right here, and those 2 are the middle, so let's put a 4 window right there. If the middle is even, then you want an even amount of stuff. If the middle is odd, then you want an odd amount of stuff. That's the middle there, so you do a 3 window. And then that's the middle there, so you do a 4 window there. I'm thinking, should I make this 5? But no, because then it'll be too wide and not tall enough. So, should we have a window here? Just a little 2 window. And then I'll go over here and I'll do the exact same thing on the other side, keeping it symmetrical. And then after this, we're going to work on the roof and or attic. Kind of both at the same time. So, we're going to want to have an entrance to it. So, let's kind of think about that. Where should the entrance be? Like ladder or staircase, right? It's going to be the attic. I'm not going to make it very pro. So, I'm thinking just go with the staircase. Or the ladders, I mean. So, grab some ladders there. Well, here is our attic. Pretty impressive, I know. But, you know what? I need to fill this whole layer in here. Everything around the edges that I didn't bother doing. So I'll be right back when this whole extra, everything in here is filled. Because, yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay, so I'll be right back. See you guys later in a second.